have to remember to be gentle.
All right. It's good to see everybody today. Wow, this is like the biggest class I've had in a long time here. Very cool. Where did Olive go? Oh, she's in the back corner. Okay. She can still sit up here if she wants, but you know. All right. So happy Monday, everybody. Happy spring. We finally slid through. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll invite everybody to sit up nice and tall, allowing the eyes to close. Let the gaze go upward and inward as you begin to scan the body. Starting at the tips of the toes and allowing the awareness to travel up through the body slowly, looking for anywhere that you might be holding tension that is not required to support you in your seat. As the awareness travels into the belly, let the belly be soft, the rib cage, the shoulders be relaxed, the spine is straight, chin lightly tucked toward the sternum, the jaw is relaxed. We're letting the teeth separate, softening the jawline, the temples, the space between the eyebrows. Just allow everything to soften. And in the space of awareness, the internal self, take a moment to set an intention for your practice. It can be a prayer or a purpose, anything that you need. And then we'll allow the hands to float gently in front of the heart, recalling the practice with one long Om. Take a deep inhale to begin. Allow the hands to relax. Top of the knees, perhaps turning the palms upward for receptivity. Maybe allowing the thumb and the forefinger to connect for knowledge. We'll just begin with some gentle breath awareness. So as we inhale, slowly and gently allow the belly to fill first. Let the breath expand into the lower rib cage gently as it rises up into the top of the chest. And the lungs fill. Let the pendulum pause as it begins to swing downwards, allowing the breath to travel out. Lengthening that exhale, and when you get to the bottom, pulling in the navel toward the spine to push out that last bit of air to the no breath. Maybe a slight pause here, and then reversing and beginning again. We want to try to keep the breath smooth and even. Allow yourself to lengthen the exhale. You don't have to necessarily count, but just try to double the length of the exhale in comparison to the inhale. It doesn't have to be exact or perfect. As you continue, we'll be here for about another minute. Just keep an awareness on the expansion and the inhales, contraction gently on the exhales, no straining. If you have Ujjayi breath in your practice, you may add that to the recipe. Bottom of your next exhale, just allow the breath to self-regulate, releasing control. When you find your next inhale, we'll sweep the arms up overhead. As you exhale, right hand plants to the ground, left hand reaches over, pressing the left sit bone into the floor. Then inhale through center, plant the left hand, rising the right hand overhead, pressing the left sit bone into the floor. Inhale to center and then twist to the right. Breathe into this twist for a moment. Lifting through the heart, lifting through the crown of the head. find an inhale, let the arms come through center, and exhale to the opposite side. With an inhale, take the arms back up. As you exhale, just fold gently forward. With your next inhale, bring you back up, allowing the hands to slide to the front of the shins. We'll inhale the heart forward. Exhale, rounding the back, tucking the chin. Inhale to neutral. Allow the hands to slide to the top of the knees. Inhale the heart forward. And circle the torso around to the left, to the back, and over to the right. Drawing a circle around the roots with the heart. And as the heart moves forward, we'll come to a neutral spine. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And then we'll inhale the heart forward again and move this energy in the opposite direction. One more orbit in this direction. When the heart moves toward the front, come to center. Straighten the legs out in front. Make some circles with the ankles. First in one direction. And the opposite direction. And then pausing, we'll come to our feet. Bring the hands to the top of the shoulders. Thumbs are in front, fingers are out in front. Inhale, twist right. Exhale. Bring some power to the breath, to the movement. Arms up to goalpost arms. Spread the fingers out wide, drop the elbows back. Then let the arms fall like empty coat sleeves. Keeping up the movement, allow the arms to just slap the body. You'll wind down to stillness. We'll take the stance out just a little wider. Toes are lightly angled out, so when the knees bend, they track in the same direction as the foot. Inhale, reach the fingers up into star pose. As you exhale, bend the knees, coming into goddess. Drop into goddess, bring the thumb and the forefinger together, and we'll begin breath of fire, Bhastrika, right here. Take a deep inhale, exhale to begin. Sharp exhales to the nose, the inhales will be passive, they'll happen on their own. I'm not sure if you've learned this before. You can begin by stick your tongue out like a puppy, like you'll feel it, and then draw the tongue back in through the nose. Deep inhale, retain the breath at the top of the inhale. Inhale a little more. Exhale, push all the breath out. Inhale as you reach the fingers up. Exhale, let the hands come to the sides of the body. Windshield wiper the feet together. Pause momentarily in stillness. Close the eyes, come back to the body awareness. Feel what's going on in your internal landscape. And as you're ready, I'll invite you to the front of your mat. Finding mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, we'll step back into a plank position. We'll hold this here. Try to drop the hips a little lower than the shoulders if you can. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, lower the knees, then the chest, then the chin. Inhale, lifting the heart into baby cobra. Exhale, coming through tabletop, tuck the toes under, we'll push back to downward facing dog. Allow this down dog to be fluid, just walking out the heels. Let the head hang loose like a bowling ball on a string. Bring the gaze between the hands and step the feet forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale as we root to rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And from here, just like we're standing on a parallel set of railroad tracks, we're going to step straight back with the right foot. Inhale, sweep the arms out wide. As you exhale, bend the front knee, let the hands join. Inhale, just like a giant bellows. Exhale. Drawing in the energy, pushing out the stagnation. When your hands meet this time, reach up into warrior one. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears, reach the fingers up. And we'll lift the back heel, spin it parallel with the back edge of the mat as you open into warrior two. Turn the palms up, inhale as you reach up skyward. Exhale as you drop back in. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, dropping in. Continue. Drop back into warrior two. We'll drop the back hand to the back thigh. Spin the forward hand upward, reaching, peaceful warrior. As we exhale, we'll hinge over the extended leg. Light on the elbow, reaching the right arm overhead. Float back through warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Left hand to the hip crease, right hand small of the back. Hinge out over that extended leg. Keep this rib cage open, don't collapse it. When you find the edge of your fold, you can allow the hand to drop to reach for the shin. Right arm can reach skyward. Ball triangle. Coming back to center. Turn all 10 toes to the long edge of your mat and bring your torso to center. Clasp the hands behind the back. Inhale, push the fist toward the floor. Open the heart. Exhale, chin to chest as you fold forward. The arms will reach skyward. You don't have to overly crank the arms. The knees don't have to be locked. Come back up to neutral. Release the clasp. Windshield wiper the feet back to center. And join me at the front of the mat. So now stepping back with the left foot. Same as before. Same sequence, second side. Opening the bellows. Exhale. Pushing that energy forward. Drawing in that abundance. pushing out the scarcity. Visualize yourself coming into the fullness of your being. When the hands join, we'll sweep up into Warrior One. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears, but reach up with the fingertips. All that opposing energy. And you lift the back heel, spin it parallel with the back edge of your mat, opening into Warrior Two. You got it. There we go. Yes. Spin the palms skyward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop it back. You land in Warrior Two. Let the back hand drop to the back thigh. Spin the front palm over, open into Exalted Warrior. Beautiful. As you fold over the extended leg, let the elbow land on the knee. And reaching into side angle. Sweep the body back to neutral, straighten the front leg, right hand to the hip crease, left hand to the small of the back. We'll hinge out over the extended leg. Go ahead and straighten this leg right here. Straighten a little bit. You don't have to lock the knee, but yeah, there you go. And then open up. And we'll float back through Warrior Two. Straighten the front leg, all 10 toes toward the front of the mat. This time, hands to thumbs are in the very top of the hip bones. Feel that iliac crest, the top ridge of the hips. Wrap the fingers around. Pull the elbows toward the center of your spine. Tuck the chin toward the chest. And find an exhale, fold forward. Draw those elbows toward each other. You'll feel the resistance as you come down about halfway when your gaze turns toward the floor. Take an inhale. As you exhale, release the hands down to the floor in front of you. Let your exhale soften you into the fold. Now press the left hand into the floor. The right hand will sweep skyward into a side twist. Let an exhale bring the right hand to the floor. The following inhale will reach the left hand skyward. Coming back, center, planting both hands. We'll inhale again. Exhale, deepen the fold. Maybe clasping opposite elbows if you wish. Let the head hang loose, top of the head toward the floor. Try to release tension from the neck. Let the head be loose. It's so hard. We're so used to planing our necks and straining our necks, looking at phones, computers, consoles. Release those muscles. Let them go. Find a light bend in the knees, strengthen into the legs, pull the belly in as you come up to neutral. We'll windshield wiper the feet together. We'll pause here. All right, so we're going to bring our hands to our hips, and we're just going to have a little fun. Take the right leg and just begin to swing it a little bit. See? And let the right foot plant. Swing the opposite leg. Come to stillness. Find a gazing point that's about 6 feet in front of you, and you can do this after I demonstrate. You can keep the hands on the hips, but find a gazing point that's, when you do the exercise, we'll find a gazing point to fix your gaze on to help you keep your balance. To begin, we'll lift the knee, turn the knee out to the side. Right or left, it doesn't matter. And then see if you can lift the foot up without placing it on the leg. See how high you can get. And then maybe resting against the leg, maybe a little assist. Don't let it land on the knee joint. And then when you're there, maybe raising the arms up. Exhale with the hands from the heart center. Release the heel, bring the knee out front. Take an inhale as you exhale, energetically pushing out through the heel, trying to stay lifted. Three, two, one, and release. I need to ask, how's your knee doing? Is that what you heard on the bike ride? Yeah, okay. You know, Sarah has some really good, did you see that on her? Good stuff. So opposite side, we'll raise up the right knee, turn the knee out, and we'll raise the heel up. And maybe find an assist. If this is where you are, that's totally legit. Work with where you are. If you wish, you can try to raise the arms overhead. Hands to heart center. Release the heel, bring the knee out front. Take an inhale. Exhale, push that energy forward. Three, two, one. Lift and release. Good stuff, everybody. So coming back to the front of the mat. Inhale, reaching overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands. Stepping back again into plank. Inhale deeply as you exhale, lower down, knees touch first, then the chin and chest. Inhale, lifting the heart into baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Pushing back to downward facing dog. We'll take 3 breaths in this down dog. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lower down, knees to tabletop. If you have some knee injuries, I suggest a blanket underneath the knees. Knee sensitivities. As we inhale, we'll let the belly drop, the hips will rise, the head rises. Exhale, tucking the chin toward the chest, the back rounds. Continuing this motion, this cat-cow alternation. And then we'll come to neutral. We'll walk the hands forward, one hand length, and then out, one hand length. Inhale the heart forward, and then just draw circles around the knees with the hips. First beginning in one direction, whatever feels natural. And as you're ready, move that energy in the opposite direction. We'll come to neutral. Bring the hands back beneath the shoulders. As we inhale, we'll raise the right leg up. Exhale. Knee to nose, the back rounds. Keep the hips square. Don't fire hydrant. Next time the leg comes out into extension, we'll hold it up. Keep the hips square to the mat. Don't fire hydrant like this. Keep that alignment. And raise the left hand up into balance. Yes, left hand. Left hand. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring the toes together. Knees out wide. Come into an active child's pose. Reaching out with the arms, forehead to the floor. And we'll walk the hands over to the right. And walk the hands through center and over to the left. We'll be reaching out through that left hand. Relax your head. There you go. Walk the hands back to center. And back to tabletop. Recenter the knees under the hips. Hands under the shoulders. Then inhale, extending the left leg out. Exhale, knee to nose. When the leg comes out into extension, we'll hold here and raise the right hand. Nice. Gently release. Tuck the toes under. We're going to push back into a downward facing dog. Then we'll lower back down into tabletop. You come to sit back on the heels, or if this is not available to you because of knee pain, sitting crisscross applesauce. So today, we're gonna do a little lotus flower pranayama. So the hands will come together like this, thumbs, pinkies together. You can gaze down into the center. Inhale, exhale. So inhale, pushing out, exhale, back to center. Inhale, hold extension. Exhale, bring the hands into center. Keep the gaze into the center. Let the breath begin to self-regulate. If you wish, you can close the eyes. Allow the hands to rest on the back of the thighs. Inhale, opening the heart. Exhale, lightly rounding the back. Let your next inhale bring you to a neutral spine. We'll walk the hands forward and allow ourselves to come to our bellies. Drawing the hands to the bottom of the rib cage. This is to keep you from using the arms to push the chest up. We're going to lift the heart on the inhales with the muscles that line the spine. Just a light lift. Exhale, lower down. Do 7 of these. When you get to 7, you can bring the hands beneath the forehead and rest. Now allow your forehead or your chin to rest on the floor. Bring your arms to the sides of the body with the palms facing skyward. And as you inhale, we'll lift the legs, lift the chest, and hold and breathe. If it's available, yes, raising the hands up. Three, two, one, release and relax. Bring the hands underneath the forehead. Allow a gentle rock of the hips to soften the low back. Bring the heels up toward the sky. And then reach back and see if you can clasp the ankles. This may be where you are today. And if you can't reach, it's okay. Everybody relax for one moment. If at home you have a belt, go ahead and grab it. And who else? Did you need one? Are you doing this? No? You may just want to stay in passive bow if it's available to you. Inhale, raise the thighs, raise the head, pushing the hands into the heels. Draw the knees in toward each other to stabilize and breathe. 3, 2, 1, release. Bring the hands underneath the shoulder blades. Come up through tabletop, and you can either cross the heels and sit back or just sit to a heel and extend the legs out in front. From here, we'll bring the hands out in front. Thumbs are locked. We'll inhale, lean back to about 30 degrees. Exhale, fold forward. You okay, Carrie? Yes. Start to snore? Just making sure you didn't die or something.
Oh, yeah, the D word, not.
I do know CPR.
Just
Just as an aside, I do know CPR. Next time you come up, come to neutral, bring the hands to the heart. Turn the gaze toward the big toes. Keep a straight spine as you lean back to about 30 degrees. Keep the gaze fixed on the toes. Breathe, don't hold the breath. The body may shake, let it shake. Try to soften the face. 3, 2, 1, come to neutral. Inhale, exhale, fold, straight spine, chin to chest. The knees don't have to be locked, they can bend slightly. Let the hands fall where they will. Long, deep inhales, just like the beginning of practice. On the exhales, pulling the belly toward the spine, deepening the fold. Avoid using the strength of the arms to force yourself into the position. They can provide support. Let the breath take you where you need to go. On your exhales, as you're pushing all that breath out, drawing that navel in toward the spine, you may feel the pelvic floor lift a little bit. That's a natural root lock, Mulban. And release gently as you come up to neutral. Bring the right foot up, cross it over the left. Pull ourselves up straight, lifting through the heart, lifting through the crown of the head. Reach back with the right arm, just like a kickstand, then the left arm can spin around and wrap the knee or come to the opposite side into the twist. Engage these extended toes lightly toward your kneecap. And again, let the breath deepen the twist. Don't force the twist. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, unwind. Change the legs. Lifting up through the heart, lifting up through the crown of the head. Inhale deeply as you exhale, twisting to the opposite side. Engaging those toes toward the kneecap. Gently release from this twist. Extend the legs out long. Scoot the hips toward the heels as we come to our back. The knees are pointed straight up toward the ceiling. Feet are rooted into the floor. The hands are pressing into the earth. As we inhale, we'll raise the hips up, engaging the glutes slightly. Keep those knees from splaying out. And then try to gently walk the shoulder blades toward each other. If you need to see me come out of the pose, try not to turn your head too much when your back is in this position. It's bad for where the neck meets the spinal column. Clasping the hands underneath the sit bones, if that's available to you. Pushing the forearms into the floor. Seeing if you can push the feet into the floor, engaging the glutes a little more. Breathing. Then release the hands. Walk the shoulder blades back out and down slowly. Now with the hands beside the body, this time as we inhale, raise the hips up, but also raise the arms up, reach overhead. Exhale, lower down. Do this about 5 times. No. Yeah, lower down. Very good, yes. When the hips come back to the earth, we'll stay here. Now we'll roll into a fetal position on the right side with the arms extended out in front of us. When you find an inhale, sweep the left arm open into the twist. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, engage the navel, bring the knees through center. Let the right arm fall all the way over to the left. And then as you're ready and you find an inhale, opening to the twist on this side. Engage the navel, bring the legs back to center. Bring the heels skyward, knees toward the sides of the rib cage. Reach for the outer blades of the feet. Happy baby, just gently engaging the knees toward the earth lightly. Maybe having a gentle rock here. Then we'll bring the feet together. Let them come down to the earth. The knees are splayed open wide. You can let the hands rest on the thighs or out to the sides. Yogi's choice here. Just relax here for a moment, release. And bring the knees back up to center. And bring the hands to the sides of the body, palms facing skyward. Extend both legs out long, and they can be wide and relaxed and released. And we'll go through our parasympathetic nervous system engagement. Double inhale through the nose. Hold the breath. Squeeze all the muscles in the body. Audible exhale through the mouth as you release the tension and relax. We'll do this 3 times. And let's begin. Double inhale. Squeeze, clench every muscle in the body. Exhale, release. Double inhale. Hold, squeeze, and clench. Exhale, release. Last one. And release. Here, if you have low back pain, If anybody's having any low back pain, raise your hand up a little bit. Let me see. You got it going on right there. You do? Lift your knees up, buddy. How's that? Yeah, close the eyes. Now begin a body span. I'm going to turn these lights out and we are in final resting pose.
Let the judgments and opinions of the mind be judgments and opinions of the mind, and you exist behind that. So. So. It's really time for you to see through the absurdity of your own predicament. You aren't who you thought you were. You just aren't that person. In this very lifetime, you can know it. Right now. The real work you have to do is in the privacy of your own heart. All of the external forms are lovely, but the real work is your inner connection. If you're quiet when you meditate, if you truly open your heart, just quiet your mind. Open your heart. Quiet the mind, open the heart. How do you quiet the mind? How do you open the heart? You start to love that which you can love and just keep expanding it. You love a tree, you love a river, you love a leaf, you love a flower, you love a cat, you love a human. But go deeper and deeper into that love. Till you love that which is the source of the light behind all. You don't worship the gate, you go into the inner temple. Everything in you that you don't need, you can let go of. You don't need loneliness, or you couldn't possibly be alone. You don't need greed because you already have it all. You don't need doubt because you already know. The confusion is saying, I don't know. But the minute you are quiet, you find out that in truth you do know. For in you, you know. Plane after plane will open to you. I want to know who I really am. within each of us, there once was a fire. And for some of us, there seem as if there are only ashes now. But when we dig in the ashes, we find one ember. And very gently we fan that ember. Blow on it. It gets brighter. And from that ember, we rebuild the fire. Only thing that's important is that ember. That's what you and I are here to celebrate. That though we've lived our life totally involved in the world, we know that we're of the Spirit. The ember gets stronger. Flame starts to flicker a bit. And pretty soon you realize that all we're going to do for eternity is sit around the fire.
I invite you to deepen and lengthen the breath, allowing some movement in the fingers, toes, the wrists, the ankles. As you feel ready, reaching the arms overhead, taking a deep, deep inhale. As you find an exhale, maybe drawing the knees in toward the chest. Giving yourself a nice big bear hug. Any movements that the body might be asking you for. And then rolling to your right side and gently finding your way to a supported seat. And find your seat, sitting up nice and tall, checking in with the body just like the beginning of practice. Work one round of pranayama and then a brief meditation. So we'll do a little round of, we begin with 4x4s. I'll count 4 count inhale, 4 count breath hold, 4 count exhale, 4 count breath hold. We'll repeat that in cycles. I'll count these off for 2 rounds, and then you can begin on your own. If you want to lengthen your inhales and exhales, just keep the breath holds even with that. So as we begin, let's take a deep inhale first. Exhale, push all the breath out. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3, 4. And on your own, letting that breath be gentle and even. When you reach the bottom of your next exhale, just take your time getting there. Allow the breath to self-regulate. Allow the eyes to be closed. Allow the muscles of the face to be soft. If you wish, you can turn the palms upward and bring the thumb and the forefinger together. feeling the sensation of the breath as it travels in through the nostrils, the warming sensation as it travels out. Also turn a gentle awareness to the heart center, maybe just an inch right of the sternum in the heart space. Noticing the mind if it tries to draw you into any particular dramas, reaching into the past or projecting into the future. Stay with the breath and with the body. Just gently acknowledging when the mind begins to run. Catch it with the breath. Bring it back home. Allow the hands to gently float to heart center. Bring to mind any intention that you may have set before practice or anything that may have come up for you strongly. Picture clearly in the mind. Take a deep inhale, retain the breath at the top of the inhale, holding that breath. Drawing in the roots of the pelvic floor, pulling in the navel lightly, tuck the chin toward the sternum. Inhale just a little more. Seal this intention into the body. Exhale, send it out. And close with one long Om. Take a deep cleansing inhale to tune out. Thank you so much, everyone, for showing up for your practice and allowing me to hold space for you. Namaste.